Welcome back to the channel, people. As always, I'm your host, Ducado. We got a lot to talk about today, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, drop a comment in the comments after the video, and to show your boys some love. But just getting back into it, we do have Arsenal at on the weekend, so we will be at Arsenal come Sunday. 11:30 for those of us that are in Toronto, 5 hours later for those that are in the United Kingdom. With that being said, this, as much as our form, our position is in the league, this is a highly anticipated match for a couple different reasons. One, Arsenal is claiming and is showing that they're not only the best team in the Premier League, but also the best team in Europe this season. Undefeated in Europe, first place in the Prem with sizable margins. So for us, as naturally what it's going to be, we're heavily the underdog, meaning Arsenal's heavily favorites. Now, as of this showing right now, if you are a bettor on the Bet365 app, if you were to take Arsenal to win in the 90 minutes, it's 1.57. So I use decimal. I don't like the fractions. I use decimal. So it's 1.57 times whatever money you slap on it. If you take the draw is 4.2 times your money. And then if you were to take us, United, it's 5.75. So what is that showing you? They're telling us that we're not only going to lose, but we're expected to lose really bad. What I've always believed, whether you're betting, whether you're watching, is you always go against the public. And I feel like the showing that we had against Man City gives us credence to believe so. And in this video, we're going to talk about projected lineups, formations, who we expect to be there, so on and so forth. So we're going to get into all of that. But this is just showing that sometimes it's good to fade the public, because when the public's hammering this, as a player, like, you might be seeing this and being like, hold on, what? These guys are heavily favored against us? Okay, we've had a rough season to start, but talent for talent, band for band, we can rumble, we can rock, right? So I expect that for those that take Arsenal, even for those that take us, it's going to be a bumpy ride. So a lot of indication kind of circles to that draw. But like I said, I am a Manc. I always take my squad. Now, getting out of that and get into what we expect the kind of formation, or like the formations to be. So we know for this season especially, like, Arsenal likes to deploy like a 4-3-3. They have really great center backs in Saliba and Gabriel. So playing that 4-3-3 system really allows their players to push up to the field, to press high, to win those balls back, to win the ball back, and then go on to do their thing in terms of trying to counter score, blah blah blah. For us now, in Amarim's old system, in that 3-4-3, when we to have our wingbacks pushing up, it creates a lot of space for the three at the back to kind of make plays and to progress the ball forward. With the change now in Carrick, we saw if he went from a 3-4-3 into like a 4-2-3-1. This effectively allowed Bruno, one of our better creators in the team, to be further up to the field. It gave Kobe and Casemiro credence to really hold that line, play as a dual six in that double pivot, and really allow our forward guys and our wings to really push up and to create havoc, which they did. We're going to need to see more of that, but we need to do it strategically. And this is where I'm going to explain. Arsenal is going to want to, if we have to look at what their lineups might be, just look to their last game, I think with Nottingham, Gyökeres at the top. You're going to have Saka and Trossard as your LW and your RWs. I feel like, Rice, Odegaard, Zubamendi as that three. And then you're going to have Gabriel, Saliba, and I think Timber for sure. Now, I'm hearing Calafiore's back. I don't know if he's gonna even start or he'll probably be in the bench. So I would definitely still give it to White. So if I'm predicting that type of lineup, then you're gonna see a lot of dosage of Rice and Zubamendi trying to pinch the ball high up the field, finding Odegaard, and Odegaard trying to get the ball either into Saka or to Trossard to either do their damage or try and feed into Gyökeres. What we need to do as Man United is we need to mucky it up and we need to make it stinky. It's not popular with the fans because of what we saw against Man City. The difference with Man City is that we're at home. We have the fan support and the stadium to really boost the morale of the team and to really allow them to gain confidence. Being on the road at Emirates, we're not going to have that. We're just going to have a small contingent of fans trying to cheer on the team, especially those watching live. But again, when you're seeing and hearing, you're going to be hearing a lot of Arsenal. We need to mucky it up. One of the best game plans for Arsenal that we've seen is if you can get it to halftime 0-0, the fans, the Arsenal fans in the stadium, the murmurings, the oh my gosh, the impatientness starts to grow. And what tends to happen is it then bleeds to the players where mistaken passes can happen, errant touches, so on and so forth. That is what we need to see. That is what we need to have happen in order for us to really get out of there with the 3 points. Why do I explain that? If you look at their last Big Six matchup, which was Liverpool, so in that first half, Arsenal was, dominant. They were doing their thing. They were able to kind of put their focal point on that first half, but they didn't score. What ended up happening is the fans, murmurings, the unrest starts to happen, but it causes Liverpool, who put out a relatively weaker squad given players in AFCON and through injury, it gave Liverpool credence to grow into the game. What ended up happening? They dominated that second half. No debating. Like Liverpool dominated that second half. So we need to do something similar where we're going to, I know for the first 20, 25, 30 minutes, even that first half, to be honest, Arsenal's going to want to, impose himself, try to go for that goal, get the crowd up. We need to nick that in the butt. Now, how do we do that? We saw with Carrick that he switched from the 3-4-3 into a 4-2-3-1. I feel like we're going to see a similar type of lineup in regards where we're going to see Mbomo as our 9. We're going to see Ahmad and and Dorgu as our LWRWs. You're going to see Bruno, you're going to see Casemiro, and you're going to see Mainu again in that middle. And then for our backline, you're going to have Shaw. I think you're going to see Maguire, Martinez, and then Dallo. And then Lemans, of course, or Lemens, of course, in net. We need a big game from Dallo. Like, this is a game where Dallo's going to have to really check his ego and his pride at the door and really put in a shift. The last time we played Arsenal, we lost 1-0 at home. The time before that, when we beat them in the FA Cup, Dallo got the red card at the Emirates. So he has a penchant to go off the rails, and we can't afford that. Now, with the 4-2-3-1, the second ball is very imperative. So clogging up that middle, getting that extra body is going to really allow us to dictate style of play and the game speed of the play. We need to make it mucky. We need to make Arsenal be the ones to chase, get them out of their shell, get them out of their positions, find those pockets, those spaces with Mbomo, with Dorgu, with Ahmad running in behind, and really expose and widen up the field. We need to pepper Raya. I keep trying to tell people, like other fans that watch the game, that really understand the game, Raya is a good keeper. I don't want to disrespect him, but he's not tested enough in terms of the shots being peppered at him by players or teams of the opposing squad. Raya has a pendulance or a pendulum. Yeah, he has a he has like an affliction to sometimes overthink and overanalyze positions. Um, motion of the ball, so on and so forth. Right? He has sometimes when a lot of shots is getting through, it kind of throws them off the wires. And that's why with Saliba and Gabriel there, they've taken a lot of that load off in terms of they're allowing easier shots to come through. They're allowing, him to really be in a power position to make great saves. His reaction saves are good, but he can be got at. He can be cracked. It's just a matter of having the purpose and the poise to really get in behind by not being offside and really, really, really attack. Our key players for this game, it has to be Bryan Mbeumo. But I'm also worried that yes, we have Mbeumo and he's doing well, but we can't kill the confidence of Benjamin Šeško. We cannot kill his confidence. Even before he got dropped for the City game, he was on a decent run of form in terms of the goal scoring, helping with the link-up play coming back. He needs to find some minutes for Šeško, whether that be a 30 minutes or whatever. But we need to make sure that if Bryan and Bomo's coming off, then Carrick, it has to be Šeško. You know what I mean? Don't kill that his confidence. He has the potential. I definitely can see it there. He just needs that confidence and that backing from the squad to really go out and show like a good foot forward, right? But definitely for this game, just for him to understand what that moment feels and means like, Bryan Mbeumo has to start again. That is our driller. I told you we have our Africans back. That is our driller, right? So we have him back. He's getting his minutes back up because he went back over to AFCON. So we need to find this guy in any moment. He needs to drill. You know what I mean? He needs to drill. We have to keep feeding him the ball. He's making those runs. Him and Ahmed are the perfect additions on the right wing. Having our Africans there has really brought back the quality in our team. So, you might be asking, what is your prediction, Ducado? What do you see happening in that game? Okay. For me, I see it being nervy in that first 20, 25 minutes. I think both teams are not going to try and make a mistake. I think with Arsenal being home and the fact that Arsenal had a bit of a poor showing against Liverpool in the last Big Six contest, I think they're going to want to really try to put their imprint on the game and really try to attack. We just have to make sure that we're not giving up cheap fouls and we're reducing the set piece chances. We all know Arsenal is set piece merchants. Arsenal fans, y'all are set piece merchants. So we have to limit their chances, their ability to score from those set pieces because they are dangerous. I believe if we can mucky up the game, lower their chances for set pieces, limit those stupid fouls, and really keep our turnovers down, then I can definitely see us coming out of there with a victory. And I can definitely see it being 2-1. I don't necessarily see a clean sheet, but I definitely would see a 2-1 and can see and will see a Manchester United 2-1 victory against Arsenal at the Emirates. They took 3 points off us at Old Trafford. We have to go back and get it. No if, no ands, or no buts about it. We have to go back there and get it. So I expect it to be about 3 goals. I expect it to be cagey at parts. I expect it to be to mucky it up. Actually, let me see who's the referee for this game. Premier League referee appointments, because that's gonna tell us exactly what type of thing we're gonna be in for. Like that exactly is gonna tell us who it's gonna be in for our match week 23. Because I tell you, man, this has to be. It has to be right. It has to be right. Hold on, match. Huh? How come it's not showing? Referee, yeah, it's not showing who they're playing. All I know, if it's another Anthony Taylor, get him off. Get him off. Get him off. If it's Anthony Taylor, get him off. But we'll figure it out. I don't know why they haven't put the thing out yet. It's crazy. They haven't put the Premier League appointments out. That's crazy. That is crazy. Week for match week 23. Yeah, but they don't have. Okay. Right. So we'll see. I'll figure it out with the Premier League appointments. Cause I just want to know who's gonna be our ref. Cause that usually dictates, who be in their feelings and whatnot. Arsenal support. Oh, so it's Craig Pawson. So yeah, I still see it being 2-1. Craig Pawson has had his moments in the past, as have all referees. Like, let's just keep it a bean. All referees usually have a moment. They usually go through, they'll do some nonsense. They had to apologize to us before, because in that Brentford game, when that defender tackled Bryan Mbeumo from a goal scoring opportunity, and they didn't, like, he decided it wasn't a red card, and that ultimately just changed the game. So listen, I expect you to be on your best behavior, Pawson. Okay, I expect you to be on your best behavior. Call the game fair. Call the game how it should be. You know what you need to do, and you know what needs to be done. But I see them going to a 4-2-3-1. Sorry, I see us using a 4-2-3-1. I see them deploying a 4-3-3. It's gonna be just a matter of who's great, who really wants it, whose energy is really gonna be put forward, and I think that's gonna be the winner at the end of the game. And I think Manchester United is gonna check off all those boxes. Again, our star man, main man, the man of the match is gonna have to be a Bryan Mbeumo or Bruno Fernandes. He's one of them two are gonna have to really turn up, as they always do. The issue that I see with Arsenal is that in key moments, in key games, some of their main guys go quiet. Some that usually wear captain's armband. I see that person subbed a lot. Mr. No Shoulder Guard. This is one of his nicknames. So I expect him to be a no show. That's your captain. I've never seen a captain sub so much in my time watching the Prem. Like, I've never seen someone who's the captain get subbed to the bench. So I expect him to kind of go quiet. I don't know what's going on with Eze. I heard Eze and Arteta are having a tizzy. So for us, it's just a harmony. Everything's right. We're on our new manager bounce. Like, we just got to just keep that energy going forward. If we can win, we can definitely remain in the top five, depending on how Liverpool match goes. So we definitely just got to just put our best foot forward. As I told y'all in the last video, we don't do favors. City got packed, rightfully so. Arsenal, you're next. Like, I don't know what else to say. So yeah, we just need our players to show up. We just need Dallo. That's the one I circle on that gets me nervous, because he either will have an amazing, tremendous, crazy game, or he falls, right? And then so if we can win that battle, so the battles that we have to win are the coaching battles. Like, we need Carrick to really come in, and we need Carrick to really just outclass Arteta. He outclassed Pep. I don't care what people want to say with the, oh, Bodo Glimt did. I'm like, no, we did it too. We did it first. Should have been that. They got packed. When Arsenal faced City, y'all didn't beat them. So I don't want to hear it. So when you faced Liverpool, y'all didn't beat them. I don't want to hear it. So no. We're Manchester United. Our cloth is different. So with that being said, we have to win the coaching. We have to win the coaching battle. We need to be set up in a way that makes sense and that really causes Arsenal a lot of problems. Number one. Number two, we have to show that we want it more. I don't care. The game is played between the lines. I don't care what player they have. They breathe the same air. They bleed the same. They have to operate within the same lines and the same rules. Show that energy. Win the 50-50 battles. Press together as one. Check your lines. Make sure you're passing. All the simple things that add up to the result, that win. That's number two. And then number three, we have to limit the turnovers. One of our Achilles heel is having turnovers in our build-up, in our counterattack. It just limits us, and it keeps us out of position, and that's where Arsenal strikes the deadliest. Keep the turnovers down, and let's win the set piece battle. Let's win the corner battle. Keep applying the pressure. If we got to go into a stinky low block, blah, 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 just make sure we're just clearing our lines, but we're not making it go out for corner kicks, because that's what Arsenal wants. But with that being said, I got 2-1 United. And yeah, man of the match, we'll still see, because I still want to see what the lineups are. I definitely want, as I said before, Benjamin to definitely get some burn. He needs to get some burn, but Kobbie Mainoo, continue your great campaign, great start. The Amarim thing's gone now. You're in a new, different field with Carrick. Let's keep it popping. But like I said before, I'm your boy Ducado. This was an amazing time. Keep me out updates. Let me know what y'all think as well. If you agree with me, let me know. If you don't, let me know. If you're a hater, just let me know too. Let me know also what team you represent as well. As you can tell, I represent the greatest team in the Premier League, which is Manchester United. Let me know who y'all represent and why. I'm out.